that we're holding on. Even if we fall, we will rise up and we follow the path that we believe in. No, we're not gonna stop until we reach it. All you need to know is that we're holding on. We rise up from the dust and clean my throat.
Eta brothers, it is me Samnito Spamnito V Budge Tito, and here is your full settings reveal that you guys have been asking for in the comment section. This is DPI, mouse DPI, as well as MSI's DPI. Now firstly we're going to start with the DPI, and this is Red Dragon mouse. I use the second one here, which is 1600 DPI. This works best for the settings that I will give you within the game itself. So 1600 DPI. Then I have my mouse pointer speed here on this particular position, and this is at 5. You can play around with the spot, see what works best for you, but for this specific settings it is 5 pointer speed. Within your emulator now, you're going to put this on your monitor's resolution, which mine is exactly that. The engine you're going to put on OpenGL, leave it as that, don't change that settings. Put it on the highest scores possible, the highest RAM possible, and then also you're going to enable high frame rates. This just make sure you don't lag out when you're playing. Okay, so just come back down, keep that on high scores, put this on the maximum RAM, and then you should be good to go. The only thing I need to mention here with MSI and Bluestacks 4, what you want to do is you want to put this on 90 frames. Then when it gets into your game, you know, by the tap to begin screen, then you increase it to 240. And that is it for the engine. The only part here now that you need is just the advanced section, and change this to Asus ROG. If you play with any other device profile, your ass gon' lag, bruh. Okay, so keep that on Asus ROG, Bruda. Okay, now before we go into the sensitivity settings, you need to change your in-game Windows mouse pointer speed. You can type this in your settings, which is mouse, click on the first option, and then put that on 7. That's the sweet spot that gives you that headshots, okay? So keep that on 7. Now let's go into Free Fire, and for the moment that you guys have all been waiting for, what is the sensitivity, Samnito? What is your Free Fire sensitivity? Now this will vary based on your system. Sensitivity, whether you make it high, whether you make it low, it does have a huge impact on what your system is. But the sweet spot of the settings, and what most PC players will use and the pro players will be, basically your general will need to be on 0, but your red dot is very important. Your red dot is dependent on your mouse pointer speed, if you didn't know that. So red dot, leave that on 0. You don't increase this at all. Why do you have DPI? Do you know what I mean? The red dot, sweet spot, I'm going to leave him on 7. The other settings you can leave as is. The ×2 scope though, this you can change within rank, because you're not going to use really ×2 scope if you one tapping in a room. Okay, the HUD settings. Okay, most important part about this is your fire button. Now I have it on 10%. This is the sweet part for the settings, the sweet spot for the settings that I have. I realized if I increase that mouse, that fire button, it completely misses shots like nothing. So if I keep it on 10% with these settings, it gives you that pro headshots like you saw in the beginning of the video. So try to keep that on 10%. And then here, this is the tweaks. So I had different tweaks before, but this is the newer tweaks that I am currently using at the moment, which I will show you. Just a quick look at my HUD. This is how it looks. Everything normal. I just basically a default HUD for PC players, if you will. Nothing else changed here except for the tweaks. Now your normal tweaks is 16450 or 16540, one of the two, and then you just add that few numbers in the start of that. This only works for MSI as well as BlueStacks 4. It will not work on MSI 5 or BlueStacks 5. So make sure if you have BlueStacks 4 or MSI 5, you add these tweaks in and thank me later. You'll be like, Samnito, thank you, brother. Okay, save that settings there. Don't not save it, because then you're gonna come to the comments and be like, saying, why it not work for me? Don't worry, it will work for you. Yeah, this is important, guys. Put this on no blood. If you're gonna put this on dark or blood, it's gonna make you lag. That's just extra screen activity you don't need. Keep that on classic and keep that on exactly the way I made it. This doesn't really matter. You with the settings on smooth, same headshot. Standard, same headshot. Ultra, same headshot. I play on standard. Just make sure you keep that on high FPS. Okay, look at the FPS. It's over 200 within this game. That's the highest settings. You'll only get this type of FPS in MSI as well as BlueStacks 4, not BlueStacks 5 or MSI 5. So make sure you have that high FPS enabled. And then obviously the final piece that you need to get very good headshot, okay, it's definitely Regedit. So this one I gave you guys before. You just double click it, you run it, press yes, yes again, and okay. That's all you need to do. The only thing you do now after this is go marinate the heads of the people. Oh, DPI in the emulator 240. Change it and you won't get a headshot with the settings. Keep it at 240. Okay, 240 is that sweet spot for this emulator. Trust me, I've been using this emulator for like 17,000 months. Okay, but that is all from me, Brutas. That is my full settings revealed to you. Don't forget to shake pinachen. Goodbye.
Time to slice and dice. Time to slice and dice.